Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to Fishing Barents Sea. So it's been a little bit since we've been in here. Since I seen you last time, guys, I've done a little bit of, as you can see, I've done a little bit of sailing around. Now this you have to do in real time to unlock these areas and stuff like that. Now I thought I'd be smart and I thought I'd be able to, when I came over to Forsoil over here, I thought I'd be smart and I would fast travel right along the edge there and hopefully unlock more of that, but you do not unlock any more when you fast travel. So interestingly enough, there you go. So I have done a little bit of unlocking. There's still so much unlocking to do in here, which I will obviously do off camera. I won't do in here. Excuse me. As you can see, a bit of angle parking here at Aquafjord, which is where we are at the moment. Let's have a look in town-wise. On board we have Rudy Hansen, to whom we are going to continue to train. In the crew house we have Ruth Seymour and Kato Johansson, and I will again continue to take those guys out as we go as well. So excuse me, I'm very sorry about this. We have a job here. A local fisherman would like you to deliver 590 kilo of assorted fish fillets to Hammerfest within 5 days. We could possibly do that if we wanted to. We could go out and we could drop some nets, come back in here, go and pick those nets up and do that. We get 59,000 for that, so I think we are going to take that. So assorted fish fillets, so let's accept that job, and that'll increase our reputation at Aquafjord and down at Hammerfest as well. We still have another loan there. We've only got 76,000 in our kitty at the moment, but that's okay. In regards to what we have on board net wise, it's telling us we don't have any nets on board. Strangely enough, I don't know why, because we had 4 nets and we don't have anything out at the moment either. So that's a little strange. I find that very strange. All of our nets have gone missing. Let's go back in there again. Go into here. I really didn't want to. Okay, that's very strange. No, we do have them on board. Yep, we do. We have 6 on board. Ah, yes. Silly Simmy again. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we are going to head out and try one of these new areas that I unlock. So let's go fishing. At least we can back out of our little angled parking there. Makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? There we go. Alright. So we need to do we need to dump our nets, go and collect them when they're ready and head back to Hammerfest. There's somebody fancy driving around in their massive boat there. It's alright for some, isn't it, eh? It is alright for some. What a luxury life they lead. Okay. Well, I hope everybody is well. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and come and join us on Twitch if you get the opportunity. Right, let's get out of here. We should be able to fast travel from where we are, I think. Be okay, so let's quickly go into the map and have a look at what we've got here. I think we will go out here, along here, and I want to try this area. I want to try these areas out, so we might head right to there, maybe. I think that'll be good, and we'll throw some nets in here. We'll see how we go. We'll head back in and wait for those nets to fast travel. Okay, why isn't it fast travel? Perhaps because we are not out of the port enough, perhaps. Let's put some juice in. Get him going. Why not? Luxury Boatman seems to be able to put juice in, but then he can probably afford the fines. Okay, nice and calm here in the port. Hopefully it's nice and calm out there as well. There's a fishing boat over there. Over there doing his fishing. There's a little dock over there. That's pretty cool. That's lovely. Alright, let's go back into the map again and see if we can fast travel now. Can't. Oh, okay, we can't fast travel. Oh, actually, if we look at the map... okay. Right, let's just remove all waypoints and try that again. There. There. Still not giving us the option, so it must be because we're not out of port at the moment. Or is it because our... Actually, that's what it might be. Let's see. Might be because we are on a job in which we can't fast travel. So that's going to be very interesting, isn't it? You'd think you'd be able to fast travel out to drop your fish in there, which might make it a bit more realistic for us to come down here and drop some fish down here. Waypoint. That would probably make it a little bit more realistic, I think. By doing that, we would pop along there and then pop into this area here and put some down there. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's because of the job that we've got that we can't actually fast travel, so... Interesting. And the V there is probably down at... Yes, it is. Beautiful. Okay, so we will head towards our waypoint. I am guessing... Yeah, I am only making a guess there, but I think perhaps we weren't allowed to fast travel on this job, so no fast travelling allowed. Which makes it a little bit difficult. Luckily, we are in one of the fastest boats that they have in the game, so that probably helps a lot. And at the moment, we've got an empty hull, so... It's definitely going to be a very drawn out, very long and very tough one to do, I think. Yes, indeed it is. Need to make sure that our running lights are on. Turn our work lights off at the moment. Alright, lovely. Lovely. And what we might do is we might throw him into repair. So he's got a fair bit of energy there. Not as much energy as you can get, but a fair bit nonetheless. So there we go. We use these as a use these markers as an idea on where we are going, because yeah, we definitely can't fast travel. So oh well, so be it. Alright guys, I will see you when we get out to our fishing area. So I was just having a little bit of a think about it, guys, and I did realise we are actually delivering fish fillets to Hammerfest. So we don't actually have to go out and cut and sort of catch and gut the fish. We are delivering them, and if you have a look down in the there in the cargo, you'll see we've got the 590 kilos of cargo, which is the 590 kilos of fillets that we need to deliver to Hammerfest. Hence the reason why we can't fast travel, because it's a delivery job, and one of the specifications is that you can't fast travel on that. So yep, just thought that might be worth pointing out. So and we'll see you when we're ready to drop some nets on our way to Hammerfest, guys. And there you go. We have just got a an upgraded certificate that just popped up, which gives us an MG, gives us a medium fishing vessel certificate, which is the next certificate we need for our next boat. Well, we've got this page up. If we have a look at jobs, note that you do not need to catch any additional fish, and fast traveling is not allowed. So there you go. There you go, guys. Alright, so where are we at this point in time? We are here. Alright, I will see you when we get over to the fishing point. Yay, new certificate. Alright guys, here we are. We have hit our last waypoint right there. And what we are going to do is we're going to throw some nets out through here, I think. And then head back in here and deliver these to Hammerfest. So let's get out there, let's deploy our first net. Go opposites, there you go. Oh, no, that's bad, Simmy. Okay, get him back in there. There we go. So we will deploy 4 nets out here. Should be pretty cool. I'm not sure what the fish are like underneath us at the moment, but that's okay. Yeah, there's some fish down there. I know a lot of people have said that they don't even bother looking at that sonar. The sonar confuses me a little bit. I mean, I do understand the whole fish thing, and yeah, okay, you're above fish and stuff, but they do continue to move through, so it's not like you're dropping it on top of a big school or anything like that. So so it's probably not even worth using. You go to these highlighted areas where you know that there's a lot of fish, and you deploy there. So that's probably the best way to do it. So we've got our first net in here. We will run another one through here, and possibly another one through there, and then come around and run. Pretty cool. So we get as many as we possibly can. Wait until we're 50 meters away from our other net. There we go. Beautiful. We shall keep this one deploying. See what fish we can actually get here. Should be pretty good actually. We seem to be almost filling up our hull on 4, or filling up our hull on 4 nets, hopefully. So the whole idea for us now is to get this loan paid off as quickly as we possibly can. It's like 360 grand or something like that, and hopefully be able to repay that after a couple of trips here. And yeah, a little bit of grinding to get us to where we want to be. So out we go, deploying those. Awesome. Lovely. Whoa. There we go. Alright, so we will spin ourselves around now, and we'll head through here in line with those, but we need to maintain 50 meters, so hopefully we'll still be able to get in the zone for that. So that's a pretty good deploy there. Fishing in the Barents Sea. Fishing in the Barents Sea. Looking forward to working towards getting that massive cray boat and purchasing some other boats so we can sort of mix it up a little bit there. That's going to be pretty cool. Alright, let's have a look at our map and see if we are in line. Yes, we are. We should be okay. Should be okay to start deploying here. I think. There we go. Off we go. See our other buoys over there. Just steer this. Deploy them. Wonder how our crew member's going with his repairing. Might we'll have a look in a minute after we've deployed these nets. We'll check out what his statuses are, and then I'm going to have to manually head back to Hammerfest. So I'll probably try and I will cut it out, but I will try and unlock some of the areas that I haven't unlocked in between here where we are and Hammerfest. So alright, that's perfect. A little bit further and we will deploy our last net. There we go. Also need to take note of how long it has taken to get out of here, so see if we can drop our next one. Yes, we can. There we go. Alright. Cool. Beautiful. Oh, yep. No, a little bit of a turn there. At least we've got lovely calm seas out here to do this. That's nice. Helps keep everything relatively straight. Well, unless Simi does that. Alright, there we go. Keep that in the middle there. Alright. Happening. Look at that. Up there. I think that's a pretty good deploy, and I'm pretty sure that it probably affects the amount of fish that you actually manage to catch on a line. All right, there we go. So what we will do is he's idle. We will put him back in there. He can have something to eat to get his energy back up, and once he's done that, I might put him on cooking so that he can start building up some cooking skills and stuff like that. We need to head over to Hammerfest, so I might figure the best route to go would probably there's really nothing that we haven't unlocked in between here, is there? So there probably isn't really any real route that we need to go. So what I will do, guys, is I will hop in here and I will head to Hammerfest and see you when we get there. Alright guys, we'll check in on Rudy. Has finished resting, so I'm going to throw him on cooking so that he can upgrade his cooking skills. Not very good at sorting crabs, is he? So we'll throw him on there. We are nearly in port here, so that's pretty cool. Which means he's probably not going to get too much cooking in, but hey, we'll throw him on it anyway. He should have. There's no nets or anything on board to repair, so. All right, what we need to do is slow down a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not too bad a trip when you just when you're doing it without fast traveling. To be honest, I didn't mind too much. But we shall head in here and we shall dock up, deliver the fish that we have to deliver. But we also need to make sure that we are aware of how long our nets have been out as well, so that we can. So that in the next episode we can actually work out how long we need to rest before we head out and pick our nets up. So, right, let's throw you down to slow. Bring him in here. When you get into the boats a little bit later on, so the larger ones and stuff, you have side thrusters, which is absolutely awesome because you can come in and mission complete. Bob is very happy with the fish that you delivered for him. Congratulations. Reputation with Hammerfest improved. Reputation with Ackerfjord improved, and 59,000. That's not bad, is it? That is not bad at all. All right, let's pull him in here. Let him just glide in here nicely. See if we can little bit of power. Get a little bit more power. Yeah, not bad doing this in first person, is it? It's quite fun, really. So Oh, I actually just overdid it. Okay, there we go. So we should be able to dock in here. The docky, 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 docky. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad for an amateur. Not too bad at all. All right, what have we got here? Map. Our nets have been out for 2 hours, so it's taken us 2 hours nearly 3 hours to head in here. So we want them to be out for the 3 hours, so that's that'll be 6 hours. It'll probably be 5.5 then. Hours. Might sleep for or skip time for maybe 10 hours. 10 hours maybe. Say so. What else do we have in here? See if there's anything changed here, which it hasn't. I do want to work towards. I would like to work towards that boat there, the Svalbard, because do a whole pile of crabbing on that. That would be absolutely awesome. So we'll probably work towards that, I think. The Moby D will be another one that we will buy. I know I say this every single time, because that will be awesome, and I think that has a pretty good storage facility. So let's see. Do we? Yeah, we probably do need to top up on fuel while we are here. And that's it, guys. What I'm going to do is, I know it's a relatively short episode because of those cuts and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. No, you know what? Let's rest. Let's skip some time. Let's skip 10 hours. There we go. Let's skip 10 hours. Rudy is too tired to work, so that's fine. He can head into the yep, he's resting anyway. We need him to be fully rested by the time we get out there, so oh, I wonder what he cooked. Looks like a bit of a mess. Is that scrambled eggs or something? I'm not sure. I am not sure. All right, we will head out to our nets out there. We can actually fast travel out here anyway this time. Got a big cruise ship coming in there. Big cruise ship. We are going to have a big boat like that at some point very soon, guys. Very soon. Provided we work pretty hard at it. So, and you know, quite honestly, grinding in this isn't bad. It's not a bad thing. It's actually still quite enjoyable. So if we get, I think didn't we get around 200 and something thousand, around 250 grand or something for a whole load of fish in our last lot that we did. I think that we might have, which is actually which allowed us to do a whole pile of upgrades on the boat. So that's actually pretty cool. You know, well, 2 of those will have paid our loan off, and still have change in our pocket. So that will be pretty cool. And we will also another couple of trips, and we will be able to look at the possibility of see if we can get there. Close can we? It's probably as close as we can. So we will fast travel out there. Paid for Ruth resting at the crew house in Hammerfest, and 12. Okay, I didn't realise that you did that, which makes it probably not really worth having crew sitting there, does it? So maybe just training 1 crew member up and that's it, by the looks of it. Alright, we are going to go in here, and we are going to cut through this little gap here. Let's put him on net haul. Or boat seems to be getting pushed to the side a little bit. pushed over to the starboard side. We don't want to pick this one up. That's number 4. We want to pick up number 1. So might be a little bit early on these by the looks of it. Is that number 2 or is that's the one over there that we want to pick up actually? I was heading straight towards the wrong one there, guys. So look at that. Look at those look at that swell. It's it looks quite calming, but if I was on one of these, I probably wouldn't be I wouldn't be feeling that calm, I don't think so. See if we can get this around here, and what I might do is 15 hours. I might wait for I might actually wait for half an hour, guys. Might wait for half an hour before we pick these up, so I might throw Rudy back in there. You can head back in there, and we are going to get just thrown around by this swell. Unbelievable. Alright, I will see you when these nets go green. Alright guys, I am back and we are at green, and you can see how far I've just left the boat sitting there in the currents, and you can see how far we have actually moved. So we are quite a ways away from our net over there. There you go. Boat moving around with the currents. Let's put some power in. Number 2's come back on as well now, which is pretty cool. What we want to do is head across here, spin around, and we'll grab number 1 first. We're sort of about half an hour off waiting for those nets, so which half an hour isn't too bad really. It's probably better than being late. Get out here a little bit earlier, so let's pick these up. And alright, we will throw. He's had some good rest now. He doesn't have full energy, but that's okay. Alright, let's oh, come on. A little bit of power, a little bit more power. Gonna be fun on this swell, isn't it? Spin around here. So it's been pretty cool. This series has been quite popular, so thank you to everybody who's watching and enjoying this series. Oh, come on, Simi, get that boat around there. Let's see, let's bring it back a little bit. Bring it back just a little bit there. It's definitely tough to get these lined up, to be honest, in this swell. So, oh, see, there you go. It's actually quite challenging, even for a professional like me. Let's get out of there. Hopefully get into here, and yes, to haul this in. That was a bit lucky, wasn't it? Alright, mini games again. Here we go. Let's see what we get out of this. Hopefully we get another $250,000 out of this haul. Would be nice. Alright, lovely. All coming in there. Alright, let's see. It beautiful. This is good. Good. Not damaging any nets or anything. There we go. 147, 70, 59, and 43. Not as much as we were getting previously. No, we won't gut, but what we will do, jump back in here and move around to our next net. So that didn't really fill the hull up much at all, did it? But as you can see, like on the map, when we have a look at the map, there's not really any really good hotspots out here. So I think I am going to have to go out here and unlock a lot of this, I reckon. A lot of it. So, alright, let's spin around. Actually, we might just go around and pick up number 4. That won't hurt, I don't think. Will it? Where's that? Number 4 is over there, so try and get ourselves lined up on that one. Bobbing up and down in the swell like the boat is. Alright, that should be cool. Go. Hopefully, I can line this one up a little bit better. Hey. Up and down, up and down, up and down, and I do believe, I am not sure, but I do believe that if I don't get out and get it from here, if I try and haul it from inside, it just hauls the net in, and I don't know, I might have to do a test, but it might mean, it might actually mean losing an entire net. Do a test on the next one, I think. Be a good idea. Right, beautiful. I'm not sure what the colours represent. The colours coming up in the numbers there. Not overly sure what they represent, so. Go. Oh, nearly messed that one up. Alright, what did we get? I think we got a few more fish out of that one, to be honest. 144, 79, 62, and 81. Yeah, I think we probably did. Just a little bit more. Let's jump back in here, back out there, and turn around to pick up the next one. We'll go and pick up number 2 now. Spin around and pick up number 2, and then we'll pick up number 3. Alright, beautiful. It looks like the ocean's calming down just a little bit. Or not. Or not. Alright, that's our buoy over there, isn't it? Yeah. Head out this way and we'll spin around, give it a little bit of oomph. That's the one that we need to pick up right there, so let's head around this way. Oh, not too far, not too far. Reduce that a little bit. Those waves, they just take you, it's like surfing. They take you with them. Alright, we'll spin around here. Starting to get lower in the water now that we've got fish on board. There we are over there. Oh yeah, this steering. It's delayed, it's very delayed. Not delayed in the game, but delayed in turning, if you understand what I mean. Like, you turn your rudder and it takes a while for it to react. I've still got a bit of a cough. Oh look, we've got some whales coming in here, swimming through our nets, eating our fish. Alright, here we go. Line ourselves up with this. Hopefully we can get this one. Well, let's test it. Let's test what happens. Let's see if I can click on the... Oh, click on here and instantly go into, or whether it takes our net. Yes, haul in the net. Ah, beautiful, we can do that. Well, that makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? I wasn't sure because the last time we did that, we lost the whole net. We didn't actually lose the net, but we didn't get any fish out of it. But I think that was because there was too much fish for what we had in the hull. So I think we didn't have any more storage capacity. Alright. Hopefully we'll get a decent haul out of this one. I'm also pretty sure that and somebody can probably clarify this, the faster that you tap these keys, the more fish that you can get, so. Which is no good for somebody like old Simmy here, because he's pretty slow these days. That's not too bad. 226, 129, 100. Yeah, that's a good haul. No, we won't do that. We will go over to our next one and pick that up, which is just over here. Where'd those whales go? There they are. They're hanging around there, not doing much swimming. Or are they? Yeah, they're swimming away. Nice. Very nice. Right, we'll get over to this over here. Wow, this swell. Crazy. Oh, look at that. Love it. Love it to death. They really have done a great job on this game. The mechanics, the ocean, the way everything flows. It is good. It is good. Alright, here we go. This is our last lot. Go. Hopefully we're getting close to a full hull. I can't remember in the last episode because it has been a little while since since I recorded an episode on this. I can't remember whether or not we had upgraded our storage capacity on our hull again or not. I am not sure. Well, I'll have to go back and have a look. There we go. Again. Hopefully we get a good haul on this one as well. That first net wasn't very good, was it? Go. Oh, slow on that one. Always the S. Run out of storage space for cod, pollock, redfish and haddock. Okay, cool. So we have we pretty well have a full hull. That is a good haul right there. That is a really good haul there, guys. No, we won't. What we will do is we will get Rudy onto gutting, and we shall go into the map and we will fast travel back. Hammerfest, I think. Go back to Hammerfest. No, I think we might actually move up here, to be honest. Sell everything off over here. And let's fast travel there. Right, back into... Rudy is too tired to work. Of course he is. How much gutting did he get done? Not much at all. That is crazy. Alright, looks like it's up to us again, guys, to gut these fish. Alright, 17,000 kilos ungutted, so off we go. Let's see what we can do in regards to getting these gutted and get some good stars. It's been a bit, so... Go. That's a bit better. Can't remember what fish it was that we were better at gutting. Right in the middle of that cross there. Right over to the middle of that cross there. There we go, that's better. Right in the middle of the cross. Follow that line all the way through. Oh, bit of a mess up there. But being over 4 stars is not too bad, really, is it? So, run that through there. There we go. I'm happy to be over 4 stars. It would be nice. We had that little period in the last episode where we were getting 5 stars on what we were doing. 5 full stars as well, which was pretty cool. But yeah. Go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Follow that line along there. Beautiful. 4.5 there. Through there. Right across to that. 4.5 again. Let's see. Can you go really, really slow? If you go really slow, how do you go? That's the question. Straight in the middle. Straight across here. And stop there. Okay. We're doing well though, really, when you think about it. Run that over there. Beautiful. Still got 3,000 kilos to gut. So a lot of fish today, guys. Which is going to be pretty good for us, actually. Right. That one, follow him along there. These are probably 42% bonus or something for gutting. I would believe what we're doing here now, so that's good. Certainly increases the profit that we make on these things. So let's see. I'm running out of room on my mouse pad, guys. Alright, 104 kilos left. This should be the last one that we have to gut. Let's spin you along there and whack you there. I think I really messed that one up. Oh look, still 5.6 kilos. Run you along there and up there to there. It's probably a bad one as well. No, that one wasn't too bad. Alright, gutting done. Gutting done. So what we shall do now is jump back in here and we shall head into the dock over there. There we go, around this way. Drop these off, sell these, and see what kind of profit we get for this. I'm pretty excited to see how much we get for this. I hope you can sell fish in this port. I'm pretty sure that you can sell fish in this port. So, right, a little bit of oomph on the boat there. Get him in. Hopefully Rudy's in there having a nap. Definitely going to have to consider while we have this small... I wasn't sure, and I wasn't aware that he's still paying a massive amount of money for people to sit in port, do nothing. So we might have to assess the crew that we do have, the existing crew that we do have, and probably keep the best of them, I think. So I'm not sure whether their stats reset. So if we got rid of Ruth and she's done all of that extra cooking and stuff, if we get rid of her, whether or not all of those extra skill points that she got on cooking disappear again when you rehire her, I'm not sure. But we will find out. We will find out. Right, let's head into the dock here. So we've got a pretty full 1,600 kilos free on the in the hull. Now I don't know whether we lost some with gutting and stuff like that. I'm not overly sure. I thought the hull was completely full, because 1,600 kilos is still a lot of room for a lot of extra fish, isn't it? So pop out there, coast our way in here, and we will dock. Looks like they've got all the pallets and the crates and stuff up there for drop and fish off, so hopefully we get a decent price here, guys. Spin you around there and dock away. Right. Oh, it looks like we are getting a pretty good haul for this. Pretty good price for all of this. So, what have we got? Yeah, nice. Sell. Look at that, guys. 372,000 on that haul of full nets on a full hull. So, or a nearly full hull. It was 1,600 kilos less. So, let's see. We were around the 39, 40. We got some, obviously we do pollock better when we're gutting, so we got some percentage bonus for pollock. That's not too bad at all. So what we can do now, guys, is we can go into town. I want to have a look in the crew house. Let's see. Her cooking skills are really high. Kalle Johansson he's on 8 and 9 for long line hauling. What are you on? You're on 10, so it's let's get rid of Ruth. Let's get rid of just to save ourselves a little bit of money. With the bank we can repay our 312,000, which I think is probably a really good idea. Yep, let's repay that. Repay. Can we? Remaining amount there, right there. Or do we? Well, we are getting charged 5% interest on that, so do we repay it, and or do we continue to work up towards what we want to get new boat wise, which is probably about 3.5 million. Not sure. I think what we might do is we might actually leave it as it is. What do you reckon, guys? There's another delivery one there for another 59,000, which probably isn't too bad. I could probably go and do that again at some point, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like this episode, hit like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, hit the bell for notifications, obviously, and I will see you in the next episode of Fishing Barents Sea. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye.